What's going on, guys? I'm the Walrus Jedi, and in today's book video, we are talking Star Wars Dark Lord, The Rise of Darth Vader by James Luceno. And this book is in the Legends EU timeline. There will be spoilers for this book. You have been warned. Please consider liking and subscribing for more videos on Star Wars books and TV shows and everything. Thanks, and now, back to the review. Alright, now the back of the book. Seduced, deranged, and destroyed by the machinations of the Dark Lord Sidious, Anakin Skywalker is dead, and Darth Vader lives. From the site of Anakin Skywalker's last stand, where he sought to destroy his friend and former master, Obi-Wan Kenobi, a fearsome specter in black has arisen. Once the most powerful knight ever known to the Jedi Order, he is now a disciple of the dark side, a lord of the dreaded Sith, and the avenging right hand of the galaxy's ruthless new emperor. Meanwhile, on the outer rim world of Murkana, Jedi Masters Roan Shrin and Bol Chatak and Padawan Oli Starstone are leading a charge on a separatist stronghold, unaware that the tide has turned against them. Although the three narrowly elude execution, the deadliest threat still rests in the hideously swift and lethal crimson lightsaber of Darth Vader, behind whose brooding mask lies a shattered heart, a poisoned soul, and a cunning, twisted mind, hell-bent on vengeance. For the handful of scattered Jedi hunted across space, survival is imperative if the light side of the Force is to be protected and the galaxy reclaimed. Characters for this book are Roan Shrin. He is a human Jedi Master, and he's a bit of a rogue. Oli Starstone, she is a human Jedi Padawan. Bol Chatak, she is an Iridonian Zabrik Jedi Master, and the Master of Oli Starstone. Bail Organa, he is a human Senator of Alderaan. You have Jula Shrin, she is a human captain of a smuggling ship, and Roan's mother. Chewbacca, he is a Wookiee who aids our heroes. Darth Vader, he is a human cyborg Sith Lord. Darth Sidious, he is a human Sith Lord, Master Vader, and is also Emperor Palpatine. The book begins with the Republic invading Murkana, the headquarters of the Corporate Alliance. Roan Shrin, Jedi Master, and Bol Chatak, and her apprentice, Oli Starstone, are leading this attack. They land, heading for a source of separatist propaganda in a med center. The Jedi, along with 4 clone commandos, clear the area. They separate. Commander Salvo calls Clymer, the leader of the commandos, and tells him to return and help set up an ambush for the Jedi at the rendezvous point, because he had just got a call from Palpatine to execute Order 66. The Jedi arrive and are prevented from being killed by the commandos, who let them go. The clones continue to hunt for the Jedi. They nearly escape in an ARC 170 starfighter when they are captured, but they are disguised and they ditch their lightsabers. A month later, a Star Destroyer arrives to Murkana. Darth Vader leads it. He is to take out the clones who disobeyed Order 66 and to kill any Jedi he finds along the way. Vader lands on Murkana. The clone commandos that did not obey Order 66 are brought before Vader. He kills 2 of them, but the other 2 escape. Vader is about to pursue when Bol Chatak steps forward and draws her lightsaber, which she did not ditch when the others did. Her and Vader duel. She gets a hit on his hand, but Vader beheads her. Shrin and Starstone seek help from a former Black Sun Vigo and old contact, Cash Garulin, a portly Twi'lek. They all escape just barely from Vader. On Coruscant, Bail Organa of Alderaan and other senators are meeting with the Emperor. After Bail and Mon Mothma of Chandrila discuss their rebellion and the Jedi, Bail discovers that Darth Vader lives. Shrin and Starstone arrive at the rendezvous with the smuggler's ship, which is captained by his mother. Starstone is permitted to use her beacon to see if any Jedi are out there. They find some, rescue them. Starstone wants to access the temple archives, so they decide to go to a separatist world and hack in and see what they can find. But the Imperials find this out because they're in control of the Jedi Temple, obviously. And so Vader sends a nearby garrison of Imperial troopers to try to apprehend the Jedi, but they manage to escape. Shren and Starstone part ways. Shren will go with his mother on a mission to Alderaan, and Starstone will go with the other Jedi and go look for Jedi survivors. Vader is sent to Alderaan to retrieve former Senator Feng Zar. He is the mission that Shren is doing, to retrieve the Senator. Just when Shren and his friends have the Senator, Vader throws his lightsaber and kills Feng Zar. Shren and his friends escape. Vader reports back to the Emperor, after which Sidious sends Vader to Kashyyyk, where Starstone and the other Jedi are heading to. So, yep, he's always in a place where he can deal with the heroes of the book. Vader arrives on Kashyyyk. He had made a deal with Tarkin to bring Wookiees to help build the Death Star. He fights the Jedi, killing 2 and injuring 4. Shren had come back, and he fights Vader while Starstone and the survivors escape with Chewbacca. Shren falls. Vader tells him who he is once they get to the bottom of where he fell. Starstone attempts something to escape Kashyyyk. They activate an old droid ship and use it to destroy an interdictor ship of the Empire that blocks their escape. The Jedi go into hiding after they escape, hoping for a time when the Emperor will be overthrown. Shren dies. Bail and Mon Mothma discuss acting and, starting the rebellion, but they deem it is too soon for the rebellion to start. Vader is now being recognized by the citizens of the Empire and the military, and Obi-Wan Kenobi, in a cantina on Tatooine, hears that Vader lived. He continues to watch over Luke with Qui-Gon Jinn making contact, and that's where this book ends. Now, here's what I thought of this book. It was great to learn all of the little details on how Darth Vader's suit worked, and the fact that he can't even sleep really just tells you all that you need to know. That this guy is in constant suffering, can't sleep really. He can't sleep. He can't really eat. He's got to be fed basically liquids through tubes and stuff like that. Yeah, so basically it's like, is he really living? Depends on how, I guess, you define living. But his suit, which causes him to suffer, will grant him more power because, the Sith, they draw on suffering, and it's a loop. The more you suffer, the more powerful you become, and so on and so forth. It was cool to basically get a book where in early days Vader hunts Jedi, so that's cool. It'd be cool if we got a story like this in the new canon. Chewbacca was great, and the bit with Obi-Wan at the end was a nice touch. I also feel that the end slides nicely for the Kenobi novel, which will be the next Star Wars book review after this one. The ending was okay. I wish we got a more grand duel, but that's okay. And I know that technically, if you check in the timeline, the Obi-Wan novel is before this book, but I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. To me, this should be before, but whatever. Overall, this was a great book. I'd give it a 9 out of 10. I am not disappointed with this book. It was pretty good, and with this book and the Revenge of the Sith novelization and Labyrinth of Evil, they form kind of a trilogy, and as a whole, that's really good. So that's cool and kind of unique, I think. I don't know. If there's anything else like that in Legends, please let me know in the comments section down below. That would be cool to look forward to. What did you think of this book? Again, you can tell me what you thought of this book and any other questions and things that maybe I forgot to mention in this book in the description down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, thanks for watching.